Hey everybody, I'm Tanya Humphrey, and this is my first time doing the Daily Dose of Awesome. We had some technical difficulties, so I'm going live as myself versus Elite Marketing Pro, so hopefully everyone kind of figures out what's going on and starts to hop on. And I'm also not sure if I'm gonna be able to see the comments, so if you can see me and you're hopping on, can you drop your name and where you're from in the comments so that I know that people are joining and they can hear me and hear what I'm saying. So first time, a little bit nervous, but also super excited. I have a question for you. Are you struggling to get likes on your fan page? If you are struggling to get likes on your fan page, then this Daily Dose of Awesome is for you, because I'm gonna give you 5 ways that you can get more likes on your page and grow your audience. And then I'm also going to give you 5 things to avoid doing once you start to grow your audience. Getting a little nervous because I don't see any comments, so I don't know whether you guys are on. I might be talking to myself. That's okay. Okay, so if you are struggling to get likes on your page, go ahead and drop a 1 in the comments for me and let me know that you would like to have the 5 tips and that you'd like to understand what to avoid as well. And I've actually used all 5 of these things to grow my audience to about, I think I'm at like 6,600 at this point in 8 months. So 6,600 likes and followers in about 8 months. And I used all of these techniques. So I know they work. And I guess we're gonna go ahead and jump in, and I'm not sure if anybody's joining or not, but we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. So the first one, when you're first starting out and you first set up your fan page and you're getting going, you're trying to get to that 100 likes so that you can start to advertise, don't be afraid to go out to your personal page and invite network marketers from your personal page to like your fan page. Most of us that are network marketers actually, know other network marketers and have them as friends on our personal page. And these are people that you've already built rapport with. They already know, like, and trust you. So a lot of times network marketers will support you if you ask them to like your page. And they're your target market. So it's one of the quickest ways to actually get to 100 likes. I think I got to 100 likes in like an hour doing that. So don't be afraid to do that. And I totally understand that there's some people on your page that aren't your target market. They're not going to be people you want to invite. So just make sure that you're inviting, the right people. And if your target market is not network marketers, then invite friends that fit your target market. There's probably people on your page that are gonna fit your target market. So that's the first one. Don't be afraid to go and invite people from your personal page. And then the second one is boost your live videos to your fan page audience and their friends. So when you boost your live videos to your fan page audience and their friends, it does a few things. It expands your audience. So you have expands your reach. It gets your stuff in front of more people when you do this. And then it also allows your audience to interact with the lives because you're actually paying to boost it. So there's a better chance of your audience seeing the live. And they'll engage a lot more often on the live video when you do that. And then you can build up social proof on your live videos. So you've boosted it, you've expanded a little bit, and then you've also built up social proof. And then number 3, what you want to do is take that boosted video that you just did and run a likes campaign with the boosted video that has the social proof on it. So I use my live videos and that's what I do. And I change them out every 30 days so that there's new content every 30 days, even if it's going to the same audience. And usually what I do is I put something really simple and really basic in my likes campaign that says, if you want more tips like this, like my page. So I keep it really simple, and then I make sure that whatever tips I'm putting in the live video, I'm targeting the audience that actually wants to see those tips. So obviously if your audience is struggling network marketers, you don't want to suddenly, boost your post to people who love health and wellness, right? It's because the tips just aren't going to make sense to them. So just make sure that when you put out the likes campaign that you're actually targeting the right audience. And I'm telling you, I use video and it's really worked for me. The other thing that I would say is when you're targeting, I only target English speaking countries, and I only target the countries where I could actually sign someone up into my MLM. So for those of you that are trying to do both, and you're using Elite Marketing Pro to grow your MLM, it's just something to think about, because if you target countries that you can't sign up people into your MLM, then you're going to have someone come ask to work for you, but you can't actually sign them up. So just something to think about when you're doing your targeting. So that was number 3. I'm sorry, I took some notes. I want to make sure. Oh, budget. So when I first started running the likes campaigns and I was really trying to get my audience built up and going, I actually did $10 a day. But once I got to a certain point where my audience was actually inviting other people to come and like my page, then I dropped it to $5 a day. And obviously budget is completely up to you, but just to give you an idea of what I was doing. And I run the campaign all the time. So my likes campaign never stops running, and it's just $5 a day. And I switch out the videos every 30 days. Okay, so number 4, another way that you can get more likes is you can ask your audience to share your content with their friends that would find value in your content. And one of the ways to do this is through a live video. You can just say something to them like, if you found value in this video, please feel free to share with other people that would also find value, and then drop the word share in the comments. And you could take it a step further, and if they drop the word share in the comments, you could give them something for free. So if a 15-minute coaching session with you, or if you feel like you're not ready for that, then give them the boot camp, right? The 10-day boot camp as a free resource. And in order to do that, they have to actually share it and then drop the word share in the comments. So again, you're putting social proof in there, more comments in your videos, and you're expanding your audience beyond the people that have just liked your page. And you can get more likes that way. So that's tip number 4. And then number 5, you can actually, a lot of people don't know this, but if you're running ads besides your like campaign and somebody comments or likes your ad, Facebook will allow you to go and invite them to also like your page. So if you're running different ads that aren't your likes campaign, go ahead and see who's commented, who's liked, or given you some sort of emotion, unless it's angry or something, I wouldn't invite them. And then you can go through and invite the people that have actually liked your ad, liked or commented on your ad. So that's another way that you can go through and get more people to like your page, because just because somebody liked the ad doesn't mean that they actually went to your page and liked your page. And if they interact, then Facebook will allow you to do it. Okay, so that's the 5 ways that you can grow your audience. And if you're going to spend all this money and this time and this effort to grow your audience, then you want to make sure you hold on to as many people as possible. And so I'm going to kind of cover 5 things that to avoid. So 5 things that you shouldn't do so that you're not losing the audience, more of the audience as it's coming in, right? If you're going to take the time and effort to build it up, then you want to make sure you hold on to them. And these are some things that I see people do. So number 1 is inconsistent posting. Elite Marketing Pro recommends 3 times a day on your page, that you post 3 times a day, and you post different types of content. So, live videos are great. Lives are great. You can do inspirational posts. You can share blogs, the EMP blogs. You can throw some of your humor in there, obviously, as long as it's clean. I wouldn't throw any unclean humor in there. So these are just different types of posts that you can do. You can do, your story. So you can share a little bit of your story as well. But 3 times a day is what is recommended, and you have to be consistent. So you don't want to do 3 times a day on Monday, skip Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then 3 times a day on Friday. It's got to be every day, and stay consistent. That way your audience is taking you seriously because you're taking it seriously, and they're going to engage more because you're on your page more, you're active on the page. So that's number 1, make sure you're posting consistently. The other thing that I see is people inconsistently engaging with their audience. So you put this great live up or this great post, and somebody comments, and then you don't go back in and reply to the comment. And Facebook really likes to see that you're engaging with your audience, and they like to see the conversations. So if that, if you're if you're getting comments, then go ahead and reply back. Just make sure you reply back to everybody who's interacting on your posts. So make sure you're engaging with your audience. Number 3 is targeting the wrong audience. So if you're running a likes campaign and you're not targeting people who actually want to see your content and are going to get value from your content, then you're going to have people drop off because they're just not getting what they expected when they came to your page. And you need to be sure that you're delivering on the promise that you made in your likes campaign. So if you tell them, if you want more tips like this, like my page, and then they come to your page and you're not giving, similar tips and trainings as what your likes campaign was, then they're probably not going to stick around. Okay, guys, I'm still not seeing comments. So I just want to see. Yeah, I think I'm not seeing them. Hopefully I really am live and not just talking to the air right now. So that was number 3. And then number 4 is not going live. And if you're not going live right now and it completely freaks you out, trust me, you're not alone. I must have practiced my first live about 20 times before I actually hit the go live button. I was terrified. You're not alone, but it truly is not that bad. And once you get going and you do it a few times, it's second nature. It's really not a big deal. So if you're one of those people who is not going live because you're freaked out, I would just say I have one suggestion. Get over it and go live, because it's definitely the way to engage your audience, and you can use it in so many ways to build up more likes. Like I said before, you can use it to actually build up more likes and more of an audience on your page. The other thing is that lives get more priority in the newsfeed. So if you're not going live, then you're missing out on your audience getting to know you and getting to build that like and trust factor. Do me a favor and drop a 2 in the comments if you are now or ever were terrified to go live, like I was. I definitely would be dropping a 2 right now. So drop a 2 in the comments if you were before or are still a little nervous about going live. And then number 5, this is something I see people not do, and I was super guilty of this. Not sharing your story, not building a real connection with your audience by letting them in and sharing some of your story and sharing what you're about and letting them know, some, not just all the good, right, but some of the bad too, and really letting them into your world a little bit. And I'm telling you, I was like stomping my feet like a 2-year-old, I'm not doing that, I'm not doing that. And it wasn't until I started actually sharing my story and engaging with my audience in a more personal way that I started getting more leads and sales. So it's super important. And if that's something you're avoiding, and I get it, I would go ahead and just start sharing your story. And lives are a really good way to do that because they get to see your face, they get to see your emotion, get to see your personality, and get to know you a little bit. So those 2 together can be a powerful combo. So if you're avoiding either, just get out there and make it happen and do it. And I am actually jumping on a plane today to go to No Excuses. Yay! So if you're going to No Excuses, drop a Vegas in the comments. Even though I can't see them, I'll go back and reply later to them. But I just want to know who's going to be there because I really would love to get to know as many people as possible that I have not met this time. So super excited, going to go jump on a plane for that. Thanks so much for joining, and I can't wait to see those of you that are going to be in Vegas. Have a great day.